It encourages, to motivate, to inspire, to educate, helping you get beyond your first move and create a better mindset today. If you find any value in this content, how about you help me help you? So you help others by clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. And I get this, give me a thumbs up because it helps elevate the video to the surface so other people may be able to partake and see this information. So, what we gonna talk about today? What we gonna talk about today? Now I know I just posted my thing up recently, but that's not necessary for you. All right, okay. So let's talk about it. What happened? What happened? Really? They shut down. So we on the backup. I can't believe I'm on the backup.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. 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 Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine.
Yeah.
I can barely hear you though. Let me cut you. Oh, there.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, perfect, man. Is my picture choppy?
Uh, no, it looks fine to me.
Wow. Should have went with this from the very beginning. All right. Yeah, my other stuff went down. It was going real good the first couple of seconds. All right, let me.
Yeah. 1 minute you
I'm.
were there, and then you were gone.
Yeah, I know. Let me do a retake. I'm gonna bring you back in. All right.
Okay.
I don't stream. All right, hold on a second. Hey, gentlemen, this is Hero Journey with Dr. T, here to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, to educate, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. And if you find any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others by clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. And please give me the thumbs up because the thumbs up helps for the information to get out so other people may be able to see the content and partake on it and help us grow. All right, so check it out tonight. Tonight is we are talking about the subject matter. What happened? What happened? I know many of you have heard that terminology before and that question. But what happened tonight? We're talking about the submarine loss, and the submarine loss that we will talk about tonight is about the loss of the submarine lost to sea. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna read the information that I have received. I saw a couple of videos, and it's a very disheartening situation that we have at hand. But my big question is, what happened? My big question is, what happened? All right, so this what happened. Okay, for years, they've been looking for the Titanic, and somebody actually has purchased the remaining rights of the Titanic. Uh, First of all, let's go back. What happened to the Titanic? It's a submarine. Uh, it's a submarine. It's a submarine back in the day that crashed. It was saying this invincible submarine, but it's important to note that there's still a lot we don't know about the missing submarine. Wait. That's not submarine. The Titanic was a ship. Titanic was a ship, but the submarine that was lost is um, submarine that was that people paid like $250,000 to actually get on the submarine. Is five people. Is millionaires and billionaires. And they said, we want to go to the depths of the sea to see the Titanic. We really want to find the lost ship. And let me read what the notation was. Let me see what it says. News about submarine lost at sea. Ah, all right. This news about the information. This news about the submarine lost at sea. It was the search for a missing Titanic tourist submersible continued Wednesday as experts feared the watercraft may have only a day supply of oxygen left. U.S. and Canadian crews began searching for the vessel Sunday after the 22-foot submersible Titan lost contact with its support ship while carrying five people to the wreckage of the Titanic. Here's a closer look at the Titan submersible owned by OceanGate, a Washington-based deep sea exploration company. I'm gonna give you all a picture of this. All right, let me see. Let me see. Share. Let's see screen. We're gonna share screen. Understand? Let's see. What I'm gonna read right here. Share. All right. All right. Let me see this popping up. Okay, this one I'm reading. Renee, I'm gonna read you on. Okay. Um, well, I find you. All right, Renee, you should be on. So, all right, good. Renee, you on? So, okay, let me go through it. All right. She have a big picture of it. See the picture?
Yeah, I see it.
Renee, you see it? Yeah. So
Yes,
this
I
is
see it.
what. Yeah. So this is what went down. This what went down. Vertical thruster, horizontal thruster, that went down, and it had five people in there. There's millionaires and billionaires in there. Everybody wanted to say, we want to go see something. We want to go, ooh. And now, and the interesting thing is, I'm gonna read a little bit more about it. The interesting thing about this thing is that they said the remote control was well, I'm gonna show you. The remote control was like a Game Boy. It's like a game switch on. It's like you use to play video games. And but how big is this submersible? This Titan's about is 9 feet high, 8 feet wide, 22 feet long, and weighs 25,000 pounds. According to Ocean's Gate website, the watercraft left from St. John's, Newfoundland on Friday and lost contact. The ship that was monitoring it about an hour and 45 minutes later, it usually takes 2 hours to descend to the wreck. Now, let's get back to the screen. This, I think I have how it looks inside. So I'm gonna go down. All right, you see diameters of other you see it, Renee?
Yeah, I see the picture.
All right, is it scrolling down?
Yes.
All right, so this is how it looks. I'm looking at from front view. The height 9.2 feet, width 8.3, and this the kicker: Titanic submersible game controller. CBS reporter who wrote the Titan submersible last year told USA Today that parts of the vessel seemed less sophisticated. Go figure. There were parts of it that seemed to be less sophisticated than I was guessing. You drive it with a PlayStation video controller. What kind of mess? Some of the are old ballast are old, rusty construction pipes. CBS correspondent David Poe told USA Today there were certain things that looked like cut corners. Look at the controls. I mean, I can go to the Goodwill and get one of these. How about you?
Yeah. Mhm.
Ooh, they really went out their pockets to make these controllers. I tell you, the submersible exterior, the Titan launch underwater from the platform. Submersible requires a support ship that can launch and recover them, unlike submarines, which are fully autonomous. Autonomous. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, this all we need to see about this right now. But what's your let's let's get out of this bad fella. All right, all right, okay. First off, let's you got five people in that bad fella. It's ran by PlayStation controller. How do you feel about that?
Well, I
How
mean,
do you feel about that?
it, it does seem a bit surprising. I mean, maybe the technology and was such that that's all it needed. Um, I don't know. It just seems really. This seems really off. It's not what I expected. It's a bit surprising. Um, for something so intense, you would think and since they were quote so wealthy, you would think they would, spare no expense at making it the safest, most traveled uh, way of getting to the bottom of the ocean. You think they would invest more into like making sure that it was the most advanced technology, but yeah, I don't know. It does seem a bit strange.
The thing is really is the riders were wealthy. However, how wealthy were the people who actually provided the vehicle?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is
It,
true.
it's possible that the people that are supplying the vehicle was just opportunists. At the opportunity, you just jump at the opportunity for people who are thrill seekers and
Right,
has and got money to burn.
right.
Because the people that actually had the tour actually have the rights to the something the Titanic.
Okay.
They bought the rights. So if anything comes above the rights, then they can partake on
Wow.
the the the,
Mm,
the profit or what have you. Because if anybody finds anything, I guess they sold somebody the possibilities of finding something that they have not.
okay.
I think they said there's only three submarines in the world that can go that deep.
Mm, wow.
Yeah, they below sea level. Just think about it. I saw the video. They had actually a hole. They had a hole like for you know your waist,
I said a hole where?
like a little bathroom.
Inside of the
Yeah,
the vehicle?
yeah, for your waist. Yeah,
Wow. Yeah, the whole thing just seems really off. Just seems strange. Mm,
and I heard some people individual actually stating the possibilities is that they're in swampland and they're on surface. They just cannot find them.
okay.
And also, it's two possibilities. If anybody want to come in and give me their 2 cents, they may actually get a nickel back. Uh, I had the comment section. You have the link. At the link, just go ahead and click in the back room. I bring you up. And Phil, I thought
Mm,
you'd be on, but maybe you are. Uh, so uh, so it was is one theory. The theory is that either they snagged themselves on the Titanic or they got a leak.
okay. Wow.
Or they ran, or in any case, if they're snagged, they got a day left.
Right.
Let me see. They got. Let me see. See how much time. Much
Mm,
oxygen does.
I'm
Uh,
you looking up how much time of oxygen they have left?
yeah,
Mm, yes, it's just terrifying. Can you
yeah,
imagine what they may be going through right now? As if they're still alive?
yeah,
I mean, man.
yeah. There have been two recent cases of submarines lost at sea. One is an Indonesian submarine that was found broken into at least three parts in the Bali Sea, with no survivors among the 53 crew. The other is a Canadian submersible named Titan, was lost contact with a support ship in the Atlantic Ocean, with five people on board and a 4-day emergency supply of oxygen Sounds similar to this one. Yeah, it sounds similar to this one because it has five as well. Yeah,
Wow.
it sounds very similar to this one.
I mean,
It's
I just can't imagine being trapped like that. The Probably the amount of fear, um, uncertainty. It would just have to be. I'm sure they're. I hope they're alive. I hope they find them soon. But I just can't imagine what they would probably be going through in a time like this.
you know what I can imagine. I can imagine what was going through their mind in order to do it.
What you mean to book the trip in the first place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Uh, it's a article by USA Today. USA Today says in a race against the clock on the high seas, an expanding international armada of ships and airplanes searched today, Tuesday, for a submersible that vanished in the North Atlantic while taking five people down to the wreck of the Titanic. U.S. Coast Guard officials said the search covered 10,000 square miles, 26,000 square kilometers, but turned up no sign of the lost sub known as the Titan. Although rescuers plan to continue looking, time is running out because the vessel will have less than 2 days of oxygen left if it is still intact and
Hmm.
functioning.
And they probably are.
So that's what.
I doubt it has any food on it. You know.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's 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 interesting seeing what people would do for a thrill,
Yeah.
for the sake of thrill.
And when you got the money, you know.
So yeah, you get the money and you're gonna use the money on things that one person has uh partaken on begin he has a world record holder for certain feats, certain things he's done. I forgot what it was. And thrill seekers, it's like it's adrenaline. Now we all it's dopamine hits. Some people go for different ways to get it. Some people go stream. And I think there's one guy, millionaire billionaire, was scheduled to go on there. I think and he withdrew the last minute due to the fact that the Coast Guards didn't clear it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
So he's
gosh.
like, I'm not taking a chance. He withdrew last minute and said, I'm not, no, I'm good.
Oh my goodness. What's he thinking
Yeah,
right now?
because the Coast Guards would be the agency that would clear it. So I think that they didn't get that type of approval. And well, everybody else said, well, let's roll the dice anyway. And
Wow.
that's what's yeah, let's roll the dice anyway. I don't get that one at all.
So he's somewhere just. I can't just imagine what he might be thinking right now. I mean, that's the type
Yeah,
of experience that will help you see God.
you think?
Yeah, that'll make a believer out of
Yeah, quick and fast in a hurry.
it. Yeah. Wow. I mean, I feel bad and shocked for them. I mean, imagine what would it be like to be trapped in this enclosed contraption, possibly at the bottom of the ocean, knowing that hey, we're gonna be dying soon. You know, that's got to be a terrifying experience. And I think
Have
one of
you
them is down there with his son. One of the people,
the 19
yeah,
year
he
old
was there with
son?
his
Yeah,
son. Yeah,
man, that's messed up.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, 19-year-old son go and you keep going down further and further. And like only two options I think was like one person may get snagged. may get snagged.
Right.
Yes, it may get snagged, and or they got torn leaking. Or in any case, if they snag and they're stuck, they'll have a certain amount of oxygen because even if you're stuck, it's not like you can get out.
Right. Right.
Now
Yeah, I
you
think.
get out.
Yeah, that's wow. Yeah, I read the
Yeah,
article saying that it has to be open from the outside.
yeah, open from the outside, and I mean, if you did able to get out, you would implode, would you?
Yeah, I think you have to come up slowly to for your pressure, I guess, in your body to readjust.
Yeah, but they're like how
Well,
many feet below sea level are they? 2 feet, 20 feet.
yeah, I know there's some far distance, but I don't know the exact number. Um, I know they're man, wow. That's I'd say it's wow. I feel for them. I almost feel fear for them. You know, it's got to be a terrifying experience.
Yeah, have you ever had a panic attack?
Um, I'm sure I have. You know, I can't remember a specific example. I'm sure I have.
Um, when you start, I had one, and oh wow, 1 second. The officials say that the submersible lost contact with its support ship about 1 hour 45 minutes after submerging into the sea, submerging into the Atlantic Ocean, and about 435 miles south of St. John. I'm trying to see what is missing. It's south. I'm trying to see how deep in the sea is it. Um, okay, this is what happened. I had a lot of people understand when you have a panic attack, and I didn't understand it either, even though I saw people who had anxiety issues. Um, you pretty much, when you see people with anxiety issues, you don't put one and two together if you never had it. However, I had I had a certain situation where I what happened. Um, I got cramps in my both my quads and my hamstring. Yeah, my hamstring and both of them at
Wow,
the same time.
man.
It's like, oh, so I grabbed one, my other one would go, and then my quads, then back and forth. So I'm like, it's so much pain, but what I was trying to breathe, but it was actually, it felt like the walls were coming in on me.
Mm.
It felt like the walls were coming in on me. I told Lisa, give me a hot towel. She came back with a dish rag, this tiny. She know I needed a big towel, and I'm like, I'm my legs are cramping up. So she opened up the window, and it felt like I just needed oxygen. Like it felt like I've been suffocated. And I said, "Oh, that's what the people talk about. The anxiety attack, your heart starts palpitating, and you feel like things are closing in on you. It's somewhat horrifying and
Wow.
terrifying because you feel
Yeah,
like you can't breathe.
that sounds terrifying.
You feel like you can't breathe. Now, in reality, you can breathe, but in the current state, you're panicking so much, and the pain is like the pain and the panic, and you're trying to breathe, but you feel like the walk. When you're trying to breathe, take deep breaths. You still feel like stuff is coming in, because you're sweating profusely, and your heart's
Hmm.
moving because your nerves, anxiety. And so my experience that I went at a client about a day after. She's like, "Oh, now you know what a panic attack is."
Mm. Wow.
And so I can imagine correlating that with uh, the individuals that are lost at sea.
Mm. And they said there were 5 people in there, right?
Was that is 5 people?
Were they both men and women in there?
No, I think there was just men.
Oh God. Yeah.
A bit, yeah, bit.
Wow.
I think there was just men.
Man, I really feel for them. It just definitely seems like a real terrifying experience, you know. Man, I hope they find them. I really do.
Let me see what let's see yeah, also too. Um, would you ever do anything like that?
Um, I, I don't think so because I just don't really have a desire to see the sunken Titanic. So I don't think so. I don't know, but I doubt it. I doubt it sincerely.
Yeah, I don't either. I guess that was a bucket list. No pun intended.
Uh, mm,
Can you imagine? I make a bucket list and I die on the last bucket.
wow. Yeah, that's mm, I guess we can just continue to hope and pray for the best. But I think they're running out of time soon, so
Yeah,
I'm sure they're desperate to find them.
yeah. What? How would you correlate that with on life decisions in general? Before making a decision, what do you process?
Me personally, I'm a heavy believer in prayer,
Hmm.
asking God to help me to make the right decisions. Use wisdom. That's a big part of it. In this case, I read a little bit of an article saying that there were some questions about the safety of the device.
Right.
That there were some entities that were warning them that this might not be a good idea. I think they should have listened. Yeah, I think they should have listened.
And
Man, if they do make it through this, I'm sure they'll be very different. They'll be changed people.
yeah, I know they make it through here. I know they seen Jesus.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
they make it
I
through this.
what say?
Yeah, I said if they make it through this, man, boy, I'm sure. Mm,
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So I thought we thought feels good. Let me see. Since I'm not on my phone, you can come audio.
Leave me a message and I'll call you.
Ain't got nobody back. I was sick. Hello.
Leave me a message and I'll.
It ain't coming on. All right. So to wrap this one up, just wanted to take it to about the what happened. I don't know what happened. I just know people made decision that was Maybe not the. I don't think it's the smartest decision. I mean, we all make decisions in life. I mean, we make decisions to go to work, not to go to work. We make decisions who to marry, who not to marry. We make decisions to partake in illicit drugs or not to take partake. We make decisions for fun things as well as bad things, adventurous things. But I don't think the majority of us make decisions that will be a determination between now and eternity. However, that's just my take on it. You said, what happened? Well, I believe it may have been disconnect mentally. I think sometimes, you have so much money, you feel like you are invincible.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's adrenaline push of it's like a cocaine mindset, a cocaine mindset that yeah, we can do this, yeah, we can do anything. But even though you have safety situations, everybody
Mhm.
can't be Tom Cruise.
Yeah. He said that right.
It's because Tom Cruise goes against some things when they said on his stunts and his movies. And they say I don't think it's a good idea. He said we'll do it anyway. And he jumping on the airplane. I mean, jumping across the building, climb up the building, riding the Apache helicopter. Not only riding the Apache helicopter, this Joker was was literally flying the fighter jets.
Wow.
He
He's
was
an
doing
adventurer.
yeah, but he learns it though. Makes a difference if a person goes there ill equipped on the adventures of a dopamine rush, but he learns it and he does it. So it may be methodically calculated. So they say I can't do it, but I'm do everything and learn everything so I can do it.
Right.
See, everybody's not really put the it's one thing to have affirmation. It's another thing to put discipline behind your affirmation. Because we all know faith without work is dead being alone. Man, you say I believe, okay, show me believe by your work. If you believe, come here. If you believe, go there. But I shouldn't have to tell you to go there. I shouldn't have to tell you to come there because I should see your belief by your work or not.
Hmm.
So, I must commend Tom Cruise that, his affirmations are backed by work, which is backed by what the corner word manifestation, but his manifestation nothing but an act of discipline behind what he said he's going to do. Repetition builds confidence, mind and body. So in order to do certain stunts, certain things, you have to put repetition behind it and learn it in order to do it. Let's see somebody coming on. Hello?
Hey, I can get on now.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was on the phone with Tiffany and she wouldn't let me go. She's in Boston.
Okay.
So did you already start the show or you about to start
No,
now?
we on now. You talking now? Yeah, we on now.
I'm on live and you didn't say nothing?
No, you're not on video.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I wasn't talking about Tiffany. Now, damn. She gonna see this and get mad.
I can cut this out.
Okay, so what are we talking about tonight, Dr. B?
The submarine.
And I can say whatever I want to?
Yeah.
Okay, the thing about this submarine, $250,000 to ride to depths in the ocean to look at the Titanic. Don't you answer the better than spend your money on?
Yeah, because you saw the video. Yeah, you saw the movie.
Oh, you know what I said to a coworker? I said, you know what? National Geographic does a wonderful job talking about the Titanic.
Mm.
And you know what? Sometimes when you talk, you say, "Well, I went through this or that." You're talking from your poor man's wallet and not your rich man's wallet, or I got money wallet.
Right.
I would say in this case, I would still feel that way because on the news there was a report that they had settled. They settled with like one of the ex-employees, and the ex-employee was talking about his safety record.
What you talking about?
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Settled out of court with that company. Um, talk. Yeah, he said there was some safety concerns. So what does that say?
Mm.
So number one, you're talking about a vessel like that diving to the depths of the ocean that far down. That's being controlled by what? What did he say? A
PlayStation.
joystick.
A PlayStation remote control.
What the hell are you doing? Because I don't
Yeah.
think I would want to go down there. It's just too risky. It's too risky.
I was telling Nate earlier. I think there's one guy who organized the trip. He get the clearance from the Coast Guard, so he pulled out last minute.
Like, dude, Coast Guard got the best vessels, and people in the Navy would be mad at me for saying that. But they had the best search and rescue ships. But they don't have submarines or equipment to go at those depths in the ocean. It's a bit much for me. And if I heard you were doing it, I'd get mad at you. What the hell's your damn problem?
I guess somebody came on. What's up, Kane? He said bringing an 18-year-old kid was wrong. I think it's 19-year-old kid, but yeah, what y'all think about that? Yeah, man, you won't go home?
Yeah, you gotta put somebody else's life in danger too.
Hey, this is what Kane said. Kane said, he said, those fools are buying parts from the Home Depot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do want them to be found and be safely found and all of that. I wouldn't say that because I wouldn't wish that on somebody dying by suffocation. It's a horrible death.
Yeah, I was telling Nate earlier that that's funny. Those fools are buying parts from Home Depot. I think they were too. I think they were, but I'll tell them that if you ever experience a panic attack, it's nothing funny. I used to see people who had anxiety issues where they had a lot of panic attacks. But I had one when I was at I had hamstring I had cramps in both my hamstrings and both my my quads at the same time. Boy, I thought the walls was coming in on me. Boy, I told Lisa, open up the window. Thought the walls was coming in on me.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
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 you can't be claustrophobic if you go on a machine like that.
yeah,
You know.
and I was in a room with a window. Can you
Mm.
imagine being in a place you got it's
In
only
a
5
sealed
people.
container. Yeah.
What mess is that? After we went down like 5 feet, said, take me up. While I still have contact with people, man, I don't do cussing, but I'll probably like take me the F up.
Man.
I kill it up. If I go down anymore, everybody dying right now. Everybody. But see, I could get that when somebody's still online,
Mm.
and I could have got up. But after they got like 45 feet, they got down further. They couldn't. Nothing can happen. They couldn't get up. No
Mm.
contact. They said they heard. We think we heard something. Then they hear nothing.
Oh, okay.
Remember, also at that depth, you think you might hear tapping from a ship or something like that, and it's not that. It's all the other sounds in nature. It's whales, it's dolphins, it's whatever else.
Yeah.
So it's not like it was, okay, I'm kind of like going off when I talk about during World War II when the Japanese sunk, what is the ship that was underwater? And they could, I think it was either the Venus or the Arizona or something like that, where they could hear the people in the, but at that particular time, we didn't have equipment capable of going that far down in the water. They actually could hear the sailors tapping.
Yeah, yeah. We got somebody on the side. Hey, got another comment on K Phillips. You see it on, oh no, you don't see it on the side. Do you see it? You may see it. Uh he said, and why no cameras? Why no camera feeds? Just think about it. That's a good point. That's a good point. Why no camera feeds? Because if I'm doing something like that, what I want is publicity. Because if I can show that is harmless and they're going down and I'm gonna have cameras on the outside as well as cameras on the inside. What you think, Phil?
I'm kind of like thinking about that. I think we probably would not have a live camera too. Thinking about going to those depths in the water. What about what are those things you see? Damn it.
No.
I'm sorry. That's the show. Octopus and other animals. Because you're in those depths in the ocean. Or what about the creatures that you don't see every day and might scare people?
Yeah.
So that might be the reason why we don't show everything.
But see, nobody's been down that far, but there's no camera to talk about it. There's no camera to talk about it. So it's like the reason is like that was below. There's no camera to talk about it. So can you think about how if there's a lot of stuff now? I think I saw one video, I think on Joe Rogan, where they had this squid was like humongous. I'm talking about 20 feet. I mean, just super large, like a monster. But that's in the.
And that's why we don't want cameras to scare. I'm saying scare people.
Well, you can always edit the content.
No, but what is he? Didn't your person say something about live camera feeds?
Yeah, the person on the side, on the comment, K said, and why no camera feeds? Hey, good point. And why no camera feeds?
Dude, you're gonna see some animals and some things that might scare the bejesus out of you. Okay, you know what, Doctor?
I think.
Entertain me for a second.
Go ahead.
I'm a Christian. I should be fearless.
Right.
So all of this stuff about us talking about being fearful of the unknown, but I'm a Christian.
Right.
Raise your hand if you're a Christian and you're gonna go in this ship, going to the depths of the bottom of the ocean.
I'm a Christian that hears the voice of God saying, "Don't be a fool." He said, "I'm gonna go to prayer." I said, "Lord, what you think?" See, like what Kay said, see, what you think? How can I even reach the masses if there's only 5 people in there and there's no video feed? I mean, so there's no video feeds, no audio feeds. So where's the proof? Where's the proof? What?
Okay, so let me ask you then. What will we do after these guys are rescued or not rescued? What's the remedy? The company should just go under. We shouldn't let people go into manned ships like this anymore?
No, I think you should go through the approval, the specs. What we all like, even when they said it, some stuff wasn't clear for safety. So
Yeah, I got you.
yeah, so
I got
and some they just say, "Well, I got money. It's all right." They just talking. It's all right. We good. We got money. We're paid. And well, money can't uh, buy your life back. I know what they did on Vanilla Sky on some movies. They gonna be like they gonna be like on a movie like The Island. They go get your parts and just put them back in you because they cloned you.
you. Dude, I don't know about all of that.
Right. That's my point. My point.
You gonna put my parts back and be repairing my organs when I'm alive right now, and I need to have that kidney transplant or heart transplant.
But
Not after I'm not here.
yeah, but truth matter that if they'll find them within a day or so, well, hopefully they turn up. If they don't find them,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, I hear you. You saying we have to work on safety and not have these kind of things.
yeah,
Well, at least I hope that's what's gonna happen.
yeah. It's yeah. I mean, so a lot of people like I think you just said about they sued the company, and the guy see that's a important factor. The person sued the company because of safety concerns and won. Now, understanding that I'm going 10,000 leagues beneath the sea, I'm looking at everything that gives me a possibility that I won't return. Unless, of course, if it was a death wish. Yeah, let's
I
say,
don't want to drive. I don't want to die by drowning.
well,
I want to go peacefully in my sleep.
yeah. I think that's my grandfather, my wife's grandfather. He passed. I mean, he was 100 years old. They
I
sad.
want to be 110
Yeah, that's
with my grandkids and great grandkids around me.
me too. Won't be playing basketball 90.
But
Like,
I do want to be in my right mind and all of that. And I wouldn't want to go in a situation where I'm lost at sea or something like that. Because it's like death and the inevitable. Think about like the people while we're trapped in this ship. And what is going through your mind at the time? We get 40 hours worth of oxygen. And you try to put a spin on it for like this 19-year-old who's on deck.
right.
And I can imagine somebody told them, well, relax, son, go to sleep. We're not going to die. And you wake up and I'm still in this ship. And you're looking at whatever equipment they have on board with how much oxygen you have left. And that number went from 40 to 20 hours. Now it went from 40 to 10. No, okay, from 40 to 20. Now it's from 20 to 10. What is that putting in your head? How is that making you feel from a psychological standpoint?
It made me feel that you know, I don't, man. Just think about it. If I had my 19-year-old son there, and your concern is, I don't want my son to die this horrible death. So the question goes this way: so do you just go ahead and kill him swiftly, so he doesn't experience the pain, doesn't suffocate?
So that's the other question too that goes through your head. We went from from 40 to 20 to 10, now to 5 hours. And it's how many? It's five of us in here. But if two of the people died, now maybe that 5 hour worth of oxygen might last us another 3 hours. What do you do? What's going through your head? If I kill somebody else on here, would that make this oxygen last longer?
Yeah, but you know the end result. If I kill somebody just for that selfish reason, that does the end look good for me? I mean, Dr. Kevorkian was doing it because there's quote unquote called mercy kills. So that poses to my first question: if you
Euthanasia.
yeah euthanasia, right? So if it's 2 hours left, and I know that, uh, do I try to give my son that extra hour that would make it rescue by giving him my oxygen and killing myself, or do I um not you can't say that, but by offering himself, or do I um do I don't want him to suffer, so I offer, and then if yes I offer because I want to see him suffer, and then offer myself. To me, it's like you believe God, but that pain, I don't know, it's a hard thing. First of all, I don't ever see myself in that situation. By,
Okay,
by,
let's
by,
let's
by
let's
choice.
decide. Okay, there you go. Bad choice.
Yeah, by choice.
Bad choice.
Now, if I get in and that happens, then we be Lord, we be like Daniels and lions then. And because it won't be because of the foolishness of me, and because the oppression of those above. And you know what happened, Daniels and lions? Then he went in and he just prayed, and God held the mouths of of the lions. And then when it came down to the people that threw him in there, um, the lion jumped up and ate them or ripped them apart. He threw them in and pulled out Daniel. So that's a different scenario altogether.
Okay, let's take the scenario of the space shuttle, and they're costing $1 million. Oh, Tesla building that rocket, and offering $1 million rides.
Okay. I thought there's
Are you
250,000.
going to? Are you gonna? Oh, it's only okay.
250.
250.
I seem like
We all like that 250 number for some reason.
I think it's like they're going rate for adventures that make no sense. I heard people go to space, the time stops. They come back looking younger.
Well, let me get on this space shuttle right now. Then let me start saving my duckies up for that.
Oh, I know I know Renee was back on. Okay.
Is Renee here?
Yeah, Renee right here. I didn't know he's back on.
I've been here the whole time.
Renee, share your thoughts.
Oh,
What
no.
are you saying about all of this?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just here. Well, I was just listening.
I thought you went off. I was like, wait, Renee. Okay.
No, I was here the whole time. I never went anywhere.
Okay. Okay. Phil said, what's your thoughts?
I mean, I don't know. It's a bit terrifying. Like I said earlier, I'm just thinking to myself, I just can't imagine what they could possibly be going through mentally. Um, the theory that you presented about this maybe being deliberate, I mean, I don't know. I think they just do it than to do it this way. But and like we said, there were reports from the articles I read that said that there were some concerns about the safety of this device. Uh, I think they were unwise to continue. At this point, they need God's help. I mean, at this point, because the ocean is so huge and vast. I mean, you know, yeah. At this point, they really need God's help. You know, the ocean is man, yeah. Um, all we can do is hope. You know.
Yeah, keep hope alive.
Yeah.
And if you think about something too, if you think about like pilots and captains of ships and things like that are trained to keep that level head.
Did the captain
So
go
we
down?
have to. What's that?
Did the captain go down, or just the ship went down? I thought it was 5 civilians.
Okay, that's a good point. That is a good point. I know that one of the civilians was the owner of the company.
Yeah, I think I read that also. Yeah, that one
No,
of them
I
was.
think he pulled out last minute. Something that we call, who knows.
Hmm.
Well, you know what? If he did, if he pulled out, and I was one of the family of one of the victims, we're looking at a class action lawsuit that he should be settling out of court or working on that. He definitely would need to be working on crisis management. How are we going to spend this no matter what the outcome is? If they're found safely, then we need to work on our image and safety concerns. And it's the same thing if heaven forbid something happens where there isn't a good outcome.
Okay, here's the 5 people that are in the ship. Okay, 5 people are feared to be on board the Titan submersible that lost contact with its support ship during a dive to the Titanic wreckage site in North Atlantic on Sunday. Passengers aboard the missing craft are first British billionaire explorer Hamish Harding. Second, renowned French diver Paul Henry Nagleret. Third, founder of OceanGate Expeditions, Stockton Rush. You're right. Fourth, Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood. Fifth, the business son Sulaiman Dawood. Wow.
Did you say I was right?
Yeah.
Can you say that part again?
T called me and told me to tell you.
Okay.
That he's right about the owner. I think it's the owner of OceanGate Expeditions.
Hmm.
Let me see. Found. I think that's the. Let me found the copy. Let me see. Yeah, that's the. Let me see. All right. Okay. OceanGate Expedition was founded in 2009 by Stockton Rush. Rush is an entrepreneur. Rush is an entrepreneur and engineer with a background in deep sea technology. He has a passion for ocean exploration and desire to make the deep sea more accessible for scientific research and discovery. Stockton Rush is chief executive officer and founder. Rush oversees OceanGate's financial and engineering strategies and provides a clear vision of development. Yeah, yeah. But first of all, what's Ocean Gate Expeditions? Ocean Gate Expeditions seeks to do for the ocean deep what tech titans Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk are doing for the expanse beyond Earth.
Mhm. So it's a ocean exploration company.
Right.
problem I have anyway. That's man's problem. We always talking about colonizing. We need to stick with research and bettering people's lives. And we're visitors, not this colonizing stuff.
Yeah, but would colonization be a part of bettering a person's life in case stuff is messed up on this surface?
I have this thing, it's called naivety pie. And you're eating it right now with that statement. You know doggone well that we're doing these things for capitalist reasons. It's not just about bettering lives here on Earth.
Really? What about Elon Musk? Is he doing for capital reason, or he has a reason beyond money? He is the richest man in the world.
I'm not going to say anything.
You don't want to get
I
canceled.
can say that to that.
Uh,
But I know damn well you're not doing this just to enrich the lives of people. It's about enriching your pocketbook
oh no, with Elon
or
Musk.
your bank account.
Elon Musk, he trying to populate the new world. How many kids he got? He said he's right up there with Nick Cannon.
No, Nick had more kids.
Oh
I
yeah,
think he's up to 30 of them now.
no, I think he got 12 or 10, 11.
No, I think he has 12 by 6 women.
Yeah. What about Elon?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he got more than 4. But I think that it's careless to have children with women don't know the caliber of them because you're connected with them. But I guess you got that type of money, okay? You just kick money to the situation.
Yeah.
Nick's kids that he doesn't have, he's not receiving, not getting child support or being taken care of because he probably take care of them. But how much time can you allocate to all the kids and everybody's in different residents?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But just getting back to this whole thing, I will say this, and I kind of mean it when I say that I do want it to be a good outcome in the end, and that they are rescued, and they can live to tell their kids. That 19-year-old can live to tell the tale to his children. I just hope that there's a good outcome with this in the end. And we do need to regulate more. I always hear the thing, politicians say, oh, government needs to keep their hands off of stuff. You want them to keep your hands off of stuff and just let you make money. It's also about safety. So I thank goodness that we have regulation from organizations, OSHA and EEOC and so on and so forth. Because if we didn't, people would just run wild, or business would just run wild.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe maybe the business was on falling off of let me see oh yeah, their role model was maybe Richard Branson. In 2012, Richard Branson he attempted to doggone, he attempted to set a record for being the oldest person to cross the English Channel via kiteboard. Branson was nearly run over by passing ships and battled hypothermia before successfully completing the record. All in all, these instances are only a fraction of the death-defying experiences Branson has had over the years. Let me see. And also, he cheated death. So how many times has Sir Richard Branson cheated death? Here's 12 times the billionaire has cheated death and lived to tell the tale. Wow, 12 times.
He
Wow.
didn't cheat, Jeff. This wasn't
Yeah,
time
that's a
yet.
lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. And it's like a adrenaline junkie. Um, yeah, like it's adrenaline junkie.
Mm. Well, I did say he was an adventurer.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
I think he did a Oh, here it is. I'm going through the timeline. Wow. Well, I got a couple of them. Let me see. It did go through. Give me a timeline. Let me see. His first business venture. Eight. Now I don't care about that. Branson launched his first successful business. No, where's it at? Nah, I can't find it. I'm probably looking for it. That true. Um, mail order record, version license. He got a lot of stuff. Yeah, but nevertheless. Okay. Yeah. So maybe that was a role model for him to actually to do it and to Richard Branson because he's still here. But he's not doing too many anything right now.
Mm.
What's your
Mhm.
thoughts?
He hired a body double to do all of that stuff, and he was at home. Richard Branson lives in Memphis. He was at home eating some collard greens and
Really?
pressing it all down with a cold cup of Kool-Aid and some oxtails. And we were the fools thinking he was coming across the English. That was a stunt man.
that's that's tough, man. Huh? Wow. Yeah. Going back to the topic of the fun. That's funny. The Yeah. I hope they do get uh clear. You, you know it's gonna be a movie.
Huh? Wow. Yeah. I hope they make it. I really do.
Yeah. Okay. So the question is, what happened? Okay, I'm gonna ask you in this order. Uh, what happened? I'm gonna ask Renee. Then I'm gonna ask Phil. Renee. Now what
Hmm.
happened? Answer.
Submarine was lost at sea.
Hmm. That's your take.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Phil. Now what happened?
They all were rescued, and we thank God that they were found safely. And don't use Richard like I said, he was from Memphis. He
Al-
wasn't eating collard greens. He was
Allegedly.
eating mustard greens and some oxtails.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
If he's school, what he gonna get? My cable bill?
Yeah. All right. Then my turn. What happened? My turn is well, recently you had some individuals that decided they wanted to go um to chase a thrill, a very costly thrill. Uh, and the thrill was 250,000, but the cost wasn't necessarily just pending to the money, because obviously the money was not an object, but they're risking, like I stated with Renee earlier, you risk immortality for eternity. Now the question about eternity is that, are you ready for the next phase? And you definitely not ready for the next phase, because I believe that you're ready for the next phase. You had a conversation with God, and God said, "Don't do this." But that's just my personal opinion. So what happened? People went in to get a thrill. Now, prayerfully, they're out. They come out um, with a new perspective on life, and not how to take things and not take things for granted, regardless to the cost factor. So what happened? People got in a ship that was remote controlled by PlayStation, remote control, that they paid $250,000 for it, that obviously may have some flaws in safety measures. And we pray that they come out all right and learn from the lesson
Mm.
because I wouldn't want to be them. I pray for the families left behind. So that's what happened. So this week we talked about what happened and about current events and current situations, and we welcome anybody else that like we had a couple people come on tonight and give your 2 cents because when you give your 2 cents, you may actually get a nickel back. Go figure, right? So
I thought I was gonna get a quarter. No, you promised me a quarter.
yeah, and when you have spoiled children, you don't give them nothing. Yeah. Oh, I heard something. I know. And I get this too. Yep. And this the big one. That's right. You don't give them nothing. Nada. But to wrap it up. I appreciate y'all coming on and the people in the comment section. And let me close out, gentlemen.
Yes,
Jesus
sir.
Christ, the way, the truth, the life.
Good night.
Oh, wait, one.
Have a good night.
All right, go ahead, Renee.
Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, and the life.
Adios. All right. Hey, journeymen, journeywomen, this is the Hero's Journey. They do appreciate you coming out, partaking on this session on what happened. It's a discussion Q&A format that I have developed to talk about maybe current affairs and see what your take is on it. I'll give you my take. I'll give you my 2 cents, and you can give me your 2 cents. But maybe by engaging in the conversation, you get a nickel back, a nickel worth of knowledge, something that you did not know from a different perspective, or should I say, a different lens. So this is a hero's journey with a discussion Q&A. What happened? And so, if you have any other subjects you'd like us to discuss and give our perspective, well, go ahead and send it to send it to my YouTube or send it to my email. A hero's journey with a hero's journey inc at gmail. Send me the clip that you'd like for us to talk about on a discussion and Q&A. And also, um, when you see this, you should see up above. You see my purpose-driven playlist as well as my emotion playlist. Check it out. Check it out because how about you help me help you so we can help others by clicking subscribe and commenting and giving us thumbs up. What you do, you elevate us and you grow with us and you help us build and make it better tomorrow. And so my goal is to encourage, to motivate, and to inspire, and to educate, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. If you're looking for anything else more besides the uh, video content, check down below A Hero Seeks. Or look up top aheroseeks.org. Check my website, contact me, and we talk further. Call for a free consultation, and we'll see what we do as far as the coaching services that are offered. So, with all that being said, if you don't remember anything else, you remember anything else from this video, from me, from the conversation, remember this. You are important. And every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life to always move forward and never look back. Life is just too short to live looking in the rearview mirror. This is a hero journey with Dr. D, and we are. Ouch!